Well, considering she's supposed to be a friend of mine, I mean, and it was Jenny's idea, you know, to have a joint birthday
Look,
party.
it's no good complaining to me about it, Joanne.
Well, I thought she might be here, because I've just been round to their house. I was knocking for ages, but nobody answered. But it's not on, is it? I mean, you don't just walk out your own birthday party, do you? Which is what Martin and her did.
Look, obviously you don't know, but Mrs. Fairclough was taken to hospital last night.
Oh, no, I had no idea. Jenny never said.
Well, she never had the chance.
Oh, well, I see. What's wrong with Mrs. Fairclough?
She met with some kind of an accident.
Oh, well, I hope she's all right. Anyway, if you see Jenny, just tell her I'll see her when I see her.
All right.
From what I've heard, according to the rumour that's going round, it wasn't really an accident.
No.
Alan.
Martin rang me from the hospital last night. She could be dead, you know. If Martin and Jenny hadn't walked in when they did, he would have killed her.
Who is it? Dad?
Oh, it's me, Martin.
Was that you knocking before?
No.
Oh. Somebody was knocking before. By the time I got down here, they'd gone. What time is it anyway?
It's 9 o'clock. So if you want to go to school, I'll take you.
No, I'm not going today. Anyway, what about you? Aren't you going to work?
What work? I don't think Alan will be paying me wages anymore.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, well, it dawned on me last night sometime. In fact, a lot of things dawned on me last night. Things your dad's been doing. You're getting letters sent to Len Fairclough. And that detective said he used the deeds for this place to borrow money for opening the shop.
I know. He said that to me and all, but they don't know for sure, do they? I mean, they haven't heard my dad's side of it, have they?
Rita said she found out. That's what she told him. And when she tackled your dad about it, well, that's when he... Well, you were there, Jenny, same as me. He was trying to kill her.
No, he wouldn't do that on purpose. I don't think he knew what he was doing.
I think you've got to face up to it, Jenny. There's no way your dad's going to talk his way out of this lot. You're just going to lock him up and throw away the keys.
There's a police car keeps cruising round.
Ah, well, that'll be in case he comes back to the house, won't it?
He won't dare come back, would he?
Well, you don't know. Betty was daring enough when it came to attacking Rita.
Aye.
Here's the lad who'll tell us all about it. Martin, what's the word on Rita?
Well, she's not so bad. Just keeping in for a couple of days, or, you know, to be on the safe side.
Well, it's probably the best place for her with Alan Bradley still on the loose. Do you know, I don't think I'd sleep easy till he was behind bars.
Betty, pull Martin a pint on the house.
Sure, love.
Sorry I missed your birthday party, love.
I'm not worried about that. I'm just glad Martin and I came back when we did.
So am I.
Well, I don't suppose anything would have happened. I mean, he wouldn't have wanted to hurt you, really. He wouldn't have...
What? Kill me, you mean, don't you? It's not easy to say, is it? Not even easy to think. But I've been lying here thinking about nothing else.
But you don't believe that he'd do that deliberately?
If you really want the truth, I do.
But he's not like that, Rita. I know he's got a shocking temper, but... Then why did he have to do it? He's wrecked everything, and I thought we were so happy.
Thank you. Oh, I've been down the wrong corridor. I'm sorry I'm late. Well, good you've got Jenny cheering you up.
Oh, I know, love. Thanks for coming.
Oh, well, there. I would have been here earlier, only I thought, well, what would Rita want me to do? And I thought, well, the best thing I can do for Rita, really, is to keep the cabin going.
Oh, you did right, and thank you very much.
It's nothing. And, but, Rita, you just must get yourself right. I mean, don't rush back to the cabin. I can cope. Don't you worry.
To be honest, Mary, the cabin's the least of my problems. It's only a shop. Anyway, I know you can cope. Oh, it's Jenny that bothers me now.
Me?
I don't want you in that house on your own.
I'm 18, Rita. I'm not a kid.
No. No, Rita's right. It's not safe. Not with Alan.
My dad wouldn't hurt me. That's what you mean, isn't it?
It's not just your dad, love. There's a lot of dodgy characters
No,
about.
no, it's not. It's my dad you mean. I'm telling you this, he'd never hurt me. Never.
Yes, man.
Hello?
Hello, Jenny. It's me. Don't hang up. Just listen to what I've got to say, okay?
How could you do it, Dad? You must have come... You could have killed her.
Come on, Jenny. You know me better than that. Anyway, that's one of the reasons I rang. How is Rita?
She'll be all right, but don't pretend you care.
Well, of course I do. Listen, look, I know what I did was wrong, and I'm sorry. If I could turn the clock back, I would. But what's done is done.
And what about the rest of it? Just tell me, Dad, why did you do it?
I did it for a better life. Not just for me, but for you and Rita as well. And that's the truth, Jenny. I know I messed it up, but I did it for all the best reasons, I'm telling you.
Police are after you.
Yes, I know. Listen, it's going to mean prison. Now, you may think I deserve that, but I'm telling you now, I couldn't face that, Jen. If that's my only choice, I might as well do away with myself right now.
Dad, don't do anything stupid.
Listen, Jenny, I want you to help me. I want you to get my passport. Now, it's in the inside pocket of my grey jacket that's hanging in the wardrobe, okay?
Dad?
There is some money there, too, in a shoebox at the bottom of the wardrobe. You've got to do it for me, Jen. I'm begging you. You're the only one I can turn to now. You're the only one I've got left. Lost everything else. Listen, I've got to go. I'll call you tomorrow and we'll fix up a meeting, okay?
Dad, wait a minute.
Don't let me down, Jen.
Dad?
Hey up! What's the score then? Have you found Alan Bradley?
Well, it can't be the size of the boots, because they only take a size 8.
Yeah.
They say you can tell a copper by the size of his boots. Mine are meant to be a decoy.
Look, I were only asking a civilised question, love. I just wanted to know how long do you think it'll be before you catch it? Oh.
Oh, morning, Jenny. Can I have a word?
Hiya, love. How are you, kid?
You better come in.
We're, doing all we can, madam.
Miserable beggar. No wonder that lunatic's still on the lows.
Mrs. Fairclough's still in hospital, I understand.
Yeah, should be a while yet.
I'm bound to in her state. Has he been in touch?
No, why should he?
Well, I found his car, so he's without transport.
So?
Keys to Mrs. Fairclough's car still here? Good. You know, you wouldn't be doing any favours if you didn't let us know the minute you got in touch.
I'm not stupid.
No, I know you're not.
I've got to get dressed now.
There's just one last thing. We've issued a statement to the press saying we're pursuing your dad for our inquiries. Probably at the papers this afternoon. Just thought I'd better tell you. You know what the neighbours are like.
Thanks.
Bye, Nick.
You look as if you haven't slept.
Just for an hour or so, that was all.
That makes 2 hours. You're feeding yourself, are you?
I finished them pork chops that were in the fridge, but couldn't be bothered going shopping, not even to Alf's.
Well, my brain's running riot with all this mess. God knows what's going on in your head, Jenny.
Why did it have to happen to us? Just when everything was going right. It's not fair, Rita.
No, it isn't, love. But you know, Jenny, I learned the hard way. It's pointless looking back. You've just got to sort of think ahead and just try and get on with it. You'll waste a lot of energy if you sit there wishing we'd all thrown different dice, love. Who's been round?
Nobody.
And none of your mates been to see you?
I stopped answering the door. Except... Well, the police came round this morning to see whether my dad had been in touch.
Well?
He didn't mean to hurt you, Rita. He didn't. He wishes everything had been different. He's going mad thinking about what he's done. Rita, he's talking about suicide.
What did he want, Jenny?
His passport and some money. He's ringing me back later on tonight to arrange things. I don't know what to do, Rita.
Oh, I nearly forgot. And Mrs. Gilroy phoned. I explained that you didn't want any more visitors just yet. She said she was sending you some flowers to cheer you up. With Mavis? Does that mean anything to you?
I know I should have told him he phoned. I know that. But I couldn't, Rita. That'd be like grassing on him. I couldn't do that to me, Dad.
Look, Jenny, if you're asking me to see your point of view, you have all my sympathy. But for God's sake, don't ask me what I'd do. Not after this. I trusted him. He made me trust him, because his scheme wouldn't have worked unless he got me where he wanted me. I feel such a fool. Begging him to come back. Putting my faith in him, not once, but twice. And now look at us. He's got us blaming ourselves for what happened. Everybody but him. You have to be very clever to be able to do that, Jenny. He used me. And you're asking me if I give him a break.
I didn't say that, Rita.
No. No, you didn't, love. But you know, Jenny, somebody of your age shouldn't have to make them decisions. He shouldn't have done this to you.
I just couldn't stand him talking like that, though. Saying he's got nothing to live for. I mean, you don't want that, do you, Rita?
He should go to prison. That's what I want. You'll have to make your own mind up, Jenny.
Afternoon, Mavis. How's Rita?
Oh, not very well, I shouldn't think. But I won't know till I've been to see her tonight, as a matter of fact, so that's hardly worth a quote, is it?
Mavis, I'm asking about Rita as a friend, for heaven's sake, not a potential headline. Look, if I ran my paper like the Gazette, I wouldn't be looking for quotes. I'd sit in my office making the whole damn thing up.
I'm sorry, Ken. I just thought... I'm just so fed up with people prying. I mean, we must have sold more Gazettes today than any other paper shop in Weatherfield.
Yeah, I'm sorry, too. But look, the police have issued a press release, which I should carry. However, now, by the time we publish, the whole thing will have blown over. And people will just open the recorder at the classifieds, as usual.
Hiya, Kate.
I'm in a bit of a rush. Give us a Gazette. Look at that, Alan Bradley hunted. Hey, a girl in packing said as how he went after Rita with an axe. Is that right?
No, it is not right, Mrs. Duckworth. There's not a word of truth in it. And if it's sensationalism you're after, you won't be disappointed with what's in there.
Get a load of her, eh? Oh.
Who is it?
Jenny, it's Sally. I've been round about 6 times. Are you all right?
Yeah, no, where have you been?
I've been at the hospital with Rita all afternoon.
How is she?
How do you think?
So you've eaten then?
Sort of.
Because, well, we wondered if you fancied coming round to our house for a bit of our maid, because, Martin, you're going to come, aren't you?
Yep.
I don't fancy going out, thanks.
Do you fancy a drink down the Rovers or something?
Martin, I've just said I don't want to go out.
Oh, Jenny, you're going to do no good moping around here, you know. You need to get
Martin,
out.
don't tell me what I need! I know what I need. It's not this lot round here pointing their fingers.
Okay. See you.
He's worried about you, Jenny. He is, honestly.
I know.
And he's right, you know. There's no use moping around here. You've got to face people sooner or
I know.
later. Look, if you need me, you know where I am.
All right.
I'm sorry for jumping down your throat.
It's okay, forget it. You want a drink?
Yeah, I'll have an orange and soda then, please.
Okay, sit down. Any news, Jen?
Jenny, don't talk about this if you don't want to.
You know, I just don't see how you can be so wrong about people. I mean, I know I didn't exactly grow up with him, but I knew him a long time, didn't I? I mean, you'd think that count for something, wouldn't you?
There we go. Not too bad, was it? Now then, you sure you're going to be all right here on your own? Because, well, my mum won't mind if you want to keep down on our settee. Well, I could talk around eventually.
It's all right, thanks.
Okay. Well, give us a ring if you need anything, all right?
I will do.
Okay. Ta-ra then.
Just go.
Why, what's up with you?
Hello?
Jenny, it's me. Are you alone?
Martin, go on.
Is there somebody there?
No.
Listen, you haven't told anybody I've been ringing you, have you?
No.
Okay, now listen, and listen carefully, love, because I haven't got a lot of change, okay? And don't write it down. I want you to meet me at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon at Gatley Station. Have you got that? Now listen, did you find the passport and the money? Jenny, did you find the passport and the money? Jenny!
You're just making things worse, Dad. You're just making them worse. Why did you do it? To Rita, to us?
I'll explain it all to you one day, love. I promise you, but not now, okay?
Just tell me why you did it.
Love, I'm running out of time. Now listen, tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock at Gatley Station, okay? Platform 2, I'll be at the rear of the train. Okay? Don't you let me down, Jen.
Okay. Mavis, I'm helping myself to a packet of chewing gum. Money's on the till. All right. See you later on.
Oh, Jenny, when you go to see Rita this afternoon, will you tell her we're running low on birthday cards, so I'm ordering some?
Well, I'll tell her tonight. I'm not going this afternoon.
Oh, well, I can tell her myself tonight. Why aren't you going? You always go in the afternoons.
Well, I've got to swap for my exams, haven't I? You know, I said to Joanne that I'd go round to her house and we'd work together, so...
Well, that means Rita won't have any visitors till tonight. So...
Morning.
Hello?
You must be Mrs. Wilton.
Yes, I am.
It's a policeman.
Detective Constable Richardson.
Huh.
What's the word on Mrs. Fairclough?
She's a lot better. She'll be home in a couple of days.
Oh, good. Good. You heard from your dad yet?
Your dad? No, of course I haven't.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if he did. Could ring you up from wherever he's hiding himself. So, anyway, if he does, get straight on to me, eh?
Said I would when you asked before.
Excuse me. Well, it sounds to me as if you've no idea where he is at all. Well, I think that's disgraceful. I mean, there's poor Rita in hospital, and she could have died, and the man who's put her there is still at large. Well, I just don't think that's right.
I see. Well, what do you suggest we do about it?
Well, catch him. That's what you should do about it.
They issue me with a notebook and a pencil, love, not a magic wand. For a kick-off, it'd be help if we knew where to start looking. Oh, you knew him, right? Can you give me the name of any good friend of his he might have gone to? Or any girlfriend who might be hiding him?
I've no idea.
Neither had Mrs. Fairclough. Or Jenny here. Doesn't make our job any easier.
Well, I know this much. You won't catch him while you're standing here telling me how difficult it is.
True enough. I'll say it's right here, then. Be seeing you.
It's obvious to me that he's totally out of his head.
Why do you have to talk about my dad like that?
Now, just a minute, Jenny.
Hunt him down, catch him. You talk about him as if he's a wild animal. Well, he isn't. He's my dad.
Hiya, kid. I just thought I'd pop round and see how you're coping.
Oh, I'm all right, really, I suppose.
Well, you have to do, don't you? So how's Rita?
Oh, she's all right. She'll be home in a couple of days.
Oh, that's nice. Mind you, it might be quite a while, you know, before she's properly right again in herself, like. Are you getting proper dinners down you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's good.
Look, Mrs. Duckworth, I don't mean to be rude or anything.
Oh,
Thanks a lot, Mrs. Duckworth, for calling.
Panic, what
It
panic?
was really nice of you,
Oh,
really.
right. Panic. I'll leave you to it then, eh?
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for coming, Martin.
It's all right.
You have come in your car, haven't you?
Yeah, it's outside. Why, what's up? Sounded like life or death on the phone.
Well, it is in a way. It's me dad.
Huh? Well, what about him?
That phone call I had last night.
Oh, so it was him. I knew there was something going on. Oh, you told the police about it.
No, I haven't. Oh, come on, Martin. I can't shut my own father. Well, you wouldn't do it if it was your dad, would you?
Well, it'd depend on what he'd done. I don't know, Jenny.
He'd go to prison if they got him.
Huh?
Well, they're never having any help from me. I don't care, Martin. I know he's done wrong. So does he, and he's sorry.
Sorry you got caught, yeah?
No, he's not. He won't be able to stand prison, Martin. He'd kill himself. You don't want that to happen, do you? I've got his passport and his money and some of his things. And I'm meeting him this afternoon. But I need a car.
Look, what's Alan ever done for me? I mean, if he wants me to start helping him now...
Martin, it's not Alan that's asking you. It's me. And if you think anything about me, help me.
Oh, come on, Jenny. It's...
My dad did do something for you. He gave you a job. Please.
Listen, hey. You sure this is a good idea?
Martin, please.
So come on then. What are we supposed to do?
Well, you don't do anything. Just wait here for me.
Where are you going?
I'm going to meet him.
Well, don't you think I should come with you or something?
No, he said just me on my own. I shouldn't have told you, really.
Hey. You be careful now, Alan.
Martin, he's my dad. He'd never hurt me.
Well, well. Fancy meeting you. So you drive up. Giving a girlfriend a lift to the station, are you? Catching a train, is she? Yeah. Liar. You're waiting for her, aren't you? Otherwise she still wouldn't be here. She's meeting him, isn't she? Her father. You don't have to. Whistle up a bit more help, Eddie. He's here all right. I'm sure of it.
Mobile 2, Mobile 1, over.
Yeah.
Where have you been living?
It doesn't matter. Did you get the passport and the money?
Brought you some clothes as well.
Oh, thanks, Jen. Listen, what I'll do is... No, not you and all! So, you were in on that Norway, eh?
Shut up, you divvy. Go on.
Dad, I didn't tell him.
I want nothing more to do with you!
Your daughter didn't shop you. Nobody shopped you. I've been following her. I had a feeling she might lead us to you.
Dad, I didn't tell him. It's as though he blames you and me for what's happened.
Alan knows who put him where he is right now, though. Himself. But people always need something else to blame the troubles on. Luck, other people. Don't take it to heart, though.
I can't help it.
They'd have caught him, you know, sooner or later, wherever he'd gone.
Yeah, but it's like he said, Rita. He hasn't got anybody. Only me. I had to try and help him when he ran me. I had to. I suppose you think I should have phoned the police straight away, don't you?
I'll be straight with you. I'm glad they've caught him. I'm frightened of him, Jenny. And it's no use saying I'm not. And now I know that... Now I know where he is. I'll sleep easier. Having said that, you're his daughter. Like you say, he's nobody else now. So, if I'd been you, yeah, I think I'd have tried to help him as well.
Oh, no, love. No more visiting after today, hey? Bet you'll be glad to have your mum back home again, won't you?
Yeah, I will.
I did tell Sister you're not my daughter, but they all seem to think, yeah, can't keep correcting them.
Well, I don't mind them thinking that as long as you don't.
As a matter of fact, it's the way I think of you myself. Hey, home tomorrow? And I bet you've not done a stroke of swatting, have you?
Nope. What do exams matter now? I mean, who cares if I pass them or not?
I do.
Yeah, well, I don't. I mean it, Rita. My life's ruined. That's the way I feel.
Listen, lady. You've had a bad time. So have I. But the rest of your life starts here. And it's a good job I'm coming home tomorrow so I can start cracking the whip over you a bit. Because you are going to work for those exams. and you're going to pass them. Life goes on. You may not think so right now, but I'll convince you.
Slendy threw him in this police van, and that was him.
Can't help feeling sorry for the poor devil, can you?
I can. He deserves everything he's got coming to him.
Yes, they
come on,
did.
there for the grace of God and all that, you know.
Oh, come on, Mike. It's mad talk, is that? Alan Bradley didn't have to do a thing he didn't want to do. He's a bad lot.
I wonder if they'll let him out on bail.
Oh, I shouldn't think so. Not with the charges he got him on. There's fraud for a start, then there's dodging the bobbies.
Hey, I'm trying to kill Rita.
Yeah, but I think they'll have a job making that stick. No, I'm only guessing, but I don't think he'll be out on bail.
Oh, no. Should think he's got it in for me now.
Well, if I was you, Sunshine, I'd be more scared of the old Bill. Helping him to escape, aiding and abetting. They could have you on that, you know.
Yeah, that's what that detective said. Give me a rank rollicking, he did.
So you reckon they're going to do you then?
No, he said that was the end of it, you know. I should count myself lucky. See, the thing is, he was made up with himself and his clever detective work. I wish I'd have told him everything in the first place. Wouldn't have looked half as smart, would he?
Yeah, I reckon you'd make a good copy of you because you've got this tricky, devious mind. Now, me, I've always been straight, haven't I?
Oh, I know.
Well, I'm glad it's all over, so Rita and Jenny can try to pick up the pieces.
Yep, I can get down the job centre, join the queue, I suppose.
Yeah, a bit rough on you having your job kicked from under you. Still, worst things happen at sea. Let's have another drink, shall we? Tina, Sammy getting all round up.
Right, Mr. Baldwin.
I've told you before, darling, it's Mike to you, darling, Mike.
Hey, look here.
Thanks, love. Come on, then. Here we are. Give us a minute and I'll have the kettle on.
Back from hospital, are you?
Yes, we are.
Expect you'd be glad to keep in your own bed.
Yeah. And I thought I was the one that had the bump on the head.
Right then, would you like a cup of tea or a cup of coffee?
Looks exactly the same.
Well, what did you expect?
Safe. Familiar. Place I've lived longest in most of my life. You wouldn't think terrible things could happen to you within your own four walls.
People have rows at home all the time. It's not that unusual.
Me and your dad didn't. That's the funny thing. Except over that Carol Burns woman. Even then, he kept his cool. It was me that lost my rag.
Hey, I thought you said we had to look forward.
You're right. I did. Jenny, whatever happened between me and him, he loved you. He still does. You've got to remember that.
I hate this. Are we ever going to get back to a normal life?
Yeah, of course we can. If we help each other. Oh, good, it's only you.
Oh, well, I've had better welcomes.
Oh, I don't want visitors. I'm not in mood for questions.
The only question I've come to ask is, are you feeling any better?
Physically, yes. The emotional scars will take a bit longer to get over.
Ah, heck. How could he do that to you?
Well, it's not the first time I've been thumped in my life. I mean, Harry Bates, who I lived with yonks ago, he thumped me more than once.
Yeah, Bradley didn't just thump you, though, did he? He tried to flaming kill you.
I know. And it's not something I can forgive. But it wasn't something he planned. At least I don't think so. But everything else was. It's that what's crippling me, Alf.
How long do you think he was plotting things?
Well, right from when he come back to me. Must have been. In all that talk about a new start. Building a future for us. All lies. I never was part of his future, was I? But it's making a bloody fool of myself. That's what I can't forgive.
You've not made a fool of yourself. You were the victim of a vicious, unscrupulous man. And I just hope he gets what's coming to him and all. What have they charged him with, do you know?
Fraud and attempted murder. Nice, isn't it? I just thank God they didn't grant him bail.
How's young Jenny taking it?
Well, we're helping each other. It's the blind leading the blind.
What's he going to do with his stuff, anyway?
I just feel like setting fire to the lot of it.
Yeah, well, I can understand that and all, but I wouldn't if I were you. I mean, legally, you could be in the wrong.
Legally, he was in the wrong when he tried to throttle me, but it didn't stop him, did it? No, I think I'll just dump the lot down at police station, let them worry about it. I don't care as long as it's out of my sight. I don't want a thing left in this house to remind me of that swine. Not a cufflink, not a photograph, not a toothbrush, nothing. I suppose we should be thinking about his tea.
I'm not hungry.
Funnily enough, I am. Maybe that's a good sign. Hey, if that's visitors, I'm in bed.
It's Bet. Is she a visitor?
Of course I'm not a visitor. I'm just an old mate who's come round nosying.
In that case, you've come to the wrong shop, but go on, park your bum 5 minutes.
I've not come specially to see you, lady.
Oh, I didn't flatter myself.
Oh, I've had to nip round to Jacko's to hold out an olive branch. It's stuck in my craw a bit, I don't mind admitting.
Jenny, love, you get yourself lost half an hour. Bet'll keep me company. She seems to think I need babysitting.
Oh, nip round to Rover's, love. I saw Martin going in, get him to buy you a drink and suss out if that Tina's any good at making cocktails.
All right, then. See you later on.
Try, love. I've not come for a post-mortem.
Good.
The swine's behind bars, and with any luck, that's where he'll stop for the next 20-odd years. I've just come to say I'm here if you need me.
So I can give you my handbag to hold when I jump off Co-op.
Ask me to come on a Caribbean cruise with you and you've got a deal.
One of these days, Beth. One of these days.
If it's your embarrass you might meet someone, well, stuff that. If anybody says anything, I'll deal with them.
Thanks, but it's not that.
Look, no one blames you for what your dad did.
I know.
So go in there. See if she's all right until you're coming out for a bite with me. She'll not mind.
Martin, don't push it.
Why?
Look, I know she won't mind. I just don't want to.
Okay. Fine, then.
Don't get all huffy and macho on me. You're not losing your irresistible charm, you know. I'm just too minded to go anywhere right now.
Well, life must go on. You won't help yourself by becoming a recluse.
She's throwing out all his gear, you know.
So?
That's the problem, isn't it? I mean, she's getting shut of everything that reminds her of him. Thing is, does that include me?
Hang on and I'll ask her. Jenny, love.
What?
You couldn't stand in for Mavis at shop for a couple of hours this morning, could you? She might have to go out.
Only might?
Look, she sounds a bit tetchy. You know what she gets like sometimes. I think Derek must have mixed up their his and hers towels.
Oh, all right, then.
Yes, okay, all fixed. She'll see you later. When later?
As soon as I can.
As soon as she can. No, I think you'll have to settle for that, love. Okay. Bye. Jenny, are you all right?
Yeah, of course I am.
Headaches again?
I'm fine.
Do you enjoy yourself at cabin?
It's all right.
What do you want for tea?
I'm not bothered. I'm not very hungry.
Hey, what's wrong? No, I know that's a daft question when just about everything is, but are you not feeling well?
I'm all right.
Worrying about your dad?
Of course I am.
Well, I can understand that.
Can you?
Well, of course I can. He's your dad. Nothing's going to change that.
No, and you can't forgive me for it, can you?
Pardon?
For him being me dad, me being his daughter.
I'm not with you.
Well, you're chucking out all these things, aren't you? Suppose I'll be next.
Whatever gave you that idea?
Well, it follows, doesn't it? I mean, you can't bear to leave his things here because they remind you of him. Well, I must do the same, mustn't I? It follows.
It doesn't follow. Yes, these things are unbearable to me. I don't want them in the house. They reek of him. And they reek of my stupidity. Just for you, Jenny. I mean, talking of daughters, that's how I feel about you. Like a mother for a daughter. There'll always be a home for you here. As long as you want it. Do you believe me?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, come and decide what you want for your tea.
Yes.
All right. Right,
Go in
now,
there.
come on.
Yes.
What are you all having?
No, Rita, please, no. As man of the party, it's my duty.
No. I'm sorry, Derek. This is my
No,
job.
Rita.
No. I tell you what. You order them. Get out of that.
No, Rita.
Yes.
Oh, if you insist. Vodka and tonic, sweet sherry, bitter for me. Jenny?
I'll have a sip of my tonic, please.
Right.
Don't think I haven't seen you trying to sneak in, Ted, love. It's a treat to see you, and you, Jenny, love.
Oh, thanks, love.
Hey, I took her along to put a glad rags on. I should have heard them, I know. Vera! Yes, Derek.
Well, it's just like old times. But, you know what I mean? I mean, it's not quite like old times, but well, it's more like old times than it has been recently.
I think we know what you mean, Mavis.
Hey, I nearly forgot to ask you, what happened at dinner time with them?
Oh, hello, Emily. Arthur.
Hello.
Nick?
Christina's
I've
just,
seen.
What's going on?
I'll tell you later.
Evening, Mavis. Well, she's been warned. We can do no more.